Alright guys, welcome. It is the Stonk Dad here. I have not done a video in a few days, but I thought that I'd hop on here, especially what's been going on in the markets as of late. Hop on here and give a little overview of what happened today, as well as my predictions going into the next couple days, especially tomorrow. Guys, it has been a freaking roller coaster in the market as of late, especially today with FOMC meeting and Jerome Powell absolutely dropping the bomb on all of us today. Holy crap. So there were some things that I was expecting more out of that meeting, and some things that I had opinions on that did not happen, and I'll talk a little bit about those. I'm also going to keep this video a little bit short so you guys can continue watching these and stay focused and not get so bored with me just rambling on and on. But guys, if you guys are not familiar with what happened with the FOMC meeting today, basically what happened is we got a interest rate hike of 75 basis points, which literally means 0.75 of a percentage point of interest rate hikes to borrow money for houses, cars, credit cards, and all that stuff. But the big thing that happened is they hinted in that report saying that the 75 basis points was coming, but also that they may tune down the interest rate hikes within the next several months, within the next month or two or so on in the near future. But when Jerome Powell got on 30 minutes later, he literally said that it's going to be a long ways away, and we still have a lot of work to do in the financial crisis that's been going on with inflation and all of that shebang. So yeah, a lot of news came out with that. The markets reacted very well at the very beginning with the hint that the Fed may decrease interest rates within the next month or two in the near future. But obviously, there with the hawkish things that he was saying in that meeting with FOMC minutes, we don't know if that's going to be happening anymore. We'll just have to keep waiting. That's literally where we were at just within the last few months. We've just been playing this waiting game with the Fed to see if if inflation data comes down, which it has not. So the big meeting that we are going to be watching is the next inflation data, which I don't know exactly when it is. I'll have to look it up. Maybe I'll look it up with you guys here on this video. I think it's in December, maybe like the first or second week of December. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I'll have to look. But yeah, guys, it was quite the roller coaster. We were at an amusement park today. We were up. Literally, we hit like 390 in SPY, I want to say, and then we fell. No, it was 388, and then we fell all the way down to like 374 or something like that. Absolutely insane. I stayed out of trading today, which was pretty good, but I can show you guys the flow traders, what they've been doing as of late, and how you guys could have maybe played that a little bit better. So let's get into the video. Again, I want to keep it short, so I'll go over it pretty quick. Okay, guys. So this is the flow for today. You can see that flow traders were kind of just waiting for the Fed report to come out. Jerome Powell, you can see that we were slightly bearish most of the day, and then calls cross, and then puts cross. So you definitely saw the choppiness that happened. So we were chopping around 384 to 383-ish pretty much most of the day up until the Federal Reserve report came out, and then it started picking up. You can see that everyone got super bullish on the news that possibly a Fed pivot could be coming. But then Jerome Powell got on 30 minutes later, and then the bears took over. So, and eventually the bears definitely won. You can see that we went from 388 at the high, and we were sitting at like 375 right now, which is a extremely massive gamma exposure level. I can show you guys here. This is 375. This is a very big one, along with 360, and then this should be 390. 395. Okay. So 375, it needs to hold, or else we will go lower. But I do think that we may break it just because the hawkish news that we got. It's possible that we'll sell off for a little bit, maybe to that 360 level, and then bounce back up. But we'll have to see what happens. But if we do hold that 375, we could just keep. I think basically with the FOMC meeting that we had, we'll just keep going up and down, choppy around these levels up until the Fed gives us more news. We're just gonna have to keep looking at these big major events and see what happens. It's basically all we can do. Just play the waiting game. You can see the gamma exposure levels a little bit better here. This is 387. It did get a little bit above that, but it did support that 387 gamma exposure level today. And then this is this 375. This is a very, very, very big level. And let me just take a look. Oops, trading view. Let's just take a look and see if we are holding that 375 after hours. If not, like I said, it could get really bad. Yeah, so we're sitting at 374.25. It's just slightly under it. So we'll have to see what happens tomorrow, if we'll continue going lower or if we'll bounce back up towards that 380 level, which I'll be looking at too. Okay, guys, what else? So, I need to look and see, since we're on here, I'll look and see when the next inflation data report comes out. So, economic calendar. So, if you guys want to look at these big meetings, you can head over here to investing.com. This is where I find the schedule for all the things that are happening. I usually filter them out because there's a lot that you don't really need to see. Click US and then importance level 3. And I hit done, and then you can look at next week. You can look at entire month. I'll probably be looking at December here. We'll just look through the 17th, apply, and then I'll go and look. Okay, CPI is on, oh wow, that's in a week. Okay, CPI is in a week, which is super important. We're going to be looking out for that one. November 10th, so that is the next big one. There should be one. Oh, I guess they don't have it planned yet. So the next FOMC is December 14th. And then that should be it. PPI. We just had the FOMC press conference and everything. Oh, jobless claims are Thursday. Oh, that's tomorrow. So we'll be looking at that tomorrow. And then next week's CPI, which are the next major events. We got to get below that 8%. That's the next level. I feel I'm like saying levels on interest or on inflation data like it's something, but it's not. But we do need to get below that 8% level in order to start remaining or getting bullish on the market. We got to see it going down. What else, guys? I think that's about it for that. Yeah. I hope you guys had an awesome day today, even though it was kind of crazy. We'll get back into the swing of things. I haven't been trading as of late. It's been kind of nuts, but I am planning on doing a little bit more trading. Now that this big meeting is out of the way, I feel like it'll get a little bit easier to predict the markets and make some more profitable trades. I will see you guys on Twitter. If you have questions, always let me know. I love you. I will see you tomorrow.